Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing the game Her Tears Were My Light, and it is a fantastic game. It's got so many great elements to it. I love the time travel dynamic of it, and it's a really cool gameplay mechanic, and despite just having that almost as a gimmicky gameplay mechanic, on top of it the writing is really good, and the characters are interesting. Last episode, in fact, we found out about Nil's very, very sad past. We actually found out that she used to be Space. She actually originally was Nil, turned into Space, and then became Nil again, and Time had to cope with that fact, and we actually got one of the bad endings by deciding to stay with Nil as Time, and Time decided that wasn't really what she wanted. She wasn't happy that way, so she went back yet again, reset the universe, and we're here again to try to save Space and come up with the best possible outcome. I have no idea if there's going to be a way that Space and Nil can exist at the same time, because they're technically the same person, but we're going to see if that's going to be possible, because, you know, anything could happen, and you guys had some great theories in the comments, and I really appreciate that you guys have been on board with this game. But let's go ahead and get started with what I believe will be the last part of this game. Alright, where did you come from is what Space asks, so let's say the future again.
Would you believe me if I told you I came from the future? When I thought I was all alone, you proved me wrong, so I'll believe whatever you say. Besides, there's this feeling in my chest that you're definitely someone I can trust. I'm glad. Well, it's true. I did come from the future.
So this is all before. We've actually seen this dialogue before. So let's go ahead and see if we can warp ahead from this part. Okay, so I got to a spot where the dialogue is a little bit different, at least from what I remember. So Space has just hugged Time, and they want to stay like this for as long as possible. And it looks like the last line is a little bit different. So I'm just going to read it from the beginning of this one.
We stayed like this for a while. It felt as nice as I remembered. Warm, comfortable, safe. I expected Nil to show up again soon. I had to be careful going forward from here. These might be my last moments with Space in this version of our universe.
Oh, okay, yeah, so this is already a different screenshot here of her, like, with her mouth very, very close to Time's. Wow.
Space, there's something I want to say.
Huh? What is it?
I really like you, or never mind. Oh my. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with I really like you, and, you know, let her know my true feelings here, because if Time doesn't confess, I feel like things are just gonna continue on the same course as last route that we took. So let's go ahead and tell her that we really like her.
This may be a little sudden, but I like you a lot.
I feel the same.
Aw, that's so cute.
Even if we only just met?
Even if we only just met. Because you really wanted to stay with me, didn't you? Even if you had to try over and over. You've always come to find me, to make sure I wasn't lonely. Isn't that right?
Don't make me sound so selfless. I didn't want to feel lonely either. But really, I just wanted to be here with you. I don't want either of us to be left all alone.
The thought that we've met like this again is enough to make me never feel lonely again.
Aw.
Thank you, Time.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, and she's crying. She's got little tears in her eyes.
I'm crying again. How could hearing those words make me so happy? I have no right to hear them yet. I haven't done anything to protect you yet. I've only failed you over and over.
You're trying your best. That's what it feels like to me.
How can you know that? How do you know everything I've told you isn't just a lie?
Because you say it so honestly. I can feel our connection in my heart. So even if I don't remember our other meetings, even if I don't completely understand all of this, I still think you're someone very precious to me, Time.
Space.
You're you're precious to me too, or can I kiss you? Wow! Those are both really, really nice things to do in this particular case, but I think like the kissing part might be a little bit too forward, like it might push Space away because they're just sort of trying to open up and that's more of a physical thing. So maybe her reciprocating and saying you're precious to me too would be enough for Space. So let's go ahead and click that. Actually, let's make a save file, guys. I'm going to make a save file because I think that's important to do here. And we're going to say you're precious to me too.
You're precious to me too, Space. That's why I'll definitely save you.
I know you will.
Aw, how cute. And there's Nil. Uh-oh.
Nil had already shown herself.
Why are you doing this?
This is Nil? Why do you look like me?
You're the copy.
Oh no. Oh no, I think I messed up. Guys. I think that I need to rewind because... I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be the same bad ending. These are the same dialogue choices. What happens if we go back? Let's go back. Let's go back and kiss her. Let's go back and kiss her because I'm too worried about messing up and having to reset and get caught in an infinite loop again because of Nil being angry and telling us about her terrible childhood as Nil. So let's go ahead and ask if we can kiss. I'm sorry to completely take back my first choice. I went with my gut and I feel like it was probably the wrong choice. So we're going to do Can I Kiss You?
Please say no if you don't want to, but is it okay if I kiss you?
I'm so happy you asked.
Aw, how cute. Memory saved. We kissed. Oh, that's adorable. That is the fucking cutest thing in the entire world.
Her warmth was unlike anything I'd ever experienced. In that moment, the stars around us grew brighter and brighter, washing out the darkness of the void until the whole cosmos was bathed in her light. And we were at the center of it all.
Oh, how cute.
I won't forgive you. I won't.
Oh, that's kind of sad, though, you know, because Nil is technically just a heartbroken version of space, and she's sitting there watching, and she's, like, so hurt. Oh, man. I wonder if there's another ending.
This is Nil? Why do you look like me?
Okay, so it goes into the same dialogue, but this is a different scenario now. This is really interesting.
I have to erase you. There's no other choice. No, I won't let you touch her.
You're hurting time. Please go away.
Aw, she stood up for herself. Oh my gosh, this is so different now.
She's hesitating?
Excuse me, guys. I'm burping here. I got the burpees. Sorry, I'm just so overwhelmed with emotion. This is a really cute scene. I like it a lot.
I'm hurting. Time? She's the one who...
I don't want you to make time sad anymore. I think you should leave us alone.
Whoa.
She really left.
Did I do it? You won't have to reset anymore now, will you?
I think so. I think you're safe now. But why would Nil suddenly stop like that? Can it really end like this?
No, it can't, or it's fine like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is like an exact parallel to Nil's ending, where we got like the ideal ending where everything was, at least for Nil, it was an ideal ending for Nil where it was perfect for Nil and time was kind of like just complacent about the ending, you know, being just the void, her and Nil together forever. So oh man, this is really weird because I'm afraid that it's going to like lock me in another path and it might not be the right one. So let's make another save file, guys. And I'm going to say no, I'm going to say it's fine like this because that is okay. Even though the game seems to, by putting the no it can't option, it seems like the game's trying to, you know, funnel me into a different choice, like both with this one and the Nil ending. Like this might be too utopian. This might be too perfect and ideal in every way. And something might either go wrong or time is going to like feel in her heart something's missing and feel bad about Nil or something like that. But we're going to go ahead and see what happens if I click it's fine like this. Space ending.
As long as space is safe, that's all I care about.
We did it. Now we can be together forever.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Aw, how cute. That's adorable. Oh, see, like, time doesn't look that happy in that screenshot.
Space and I spent all of eternity together, just like she said. Alone together in her brilliant light, without Nil's darkness. I felt like I'd left something behind, but being together with space, that was all that mattered. Everything was going to be perfect from now on.
Aw, it's a cute ending. But I feel like her saying something like she's missing something means she knows that is not the true ending. Because Nami normally ends her good, perfect endings with like true ending or perfect ending. So we have to go back now, and we have to go get the last ending. We have to tell one of them, no, it's not right like this. And we have to go through. And I don't know if I do that by going through the same ending that we just did and then just saying, no, it can't end like this, or if I need to... Wow, and I also noticed the background now. The home screen is completely white. That's really cool. That's a nice touch. It's really cool that things like transition very subtly in this game like this. It's such a cool game. I really like it. I like the dynamic. But also the other thing that we might have to do here will be making sure that space and time and nil can all coexist, because I was having this discussion in the comments with some of you guys, but there always needs to be some sort of balance. Space is not just purely dark, and it's not just purely bright. It's a mixture of both. There's always starlight within the darkness, which makes you appreciate that starlight that much more. Because if it was just all dark, you wouldn't be able to see the stars. Or if there were no stars, you wouldn't be able to see the stars, obviously. But if it was all stars, you wouldn't be able to see the contrast of the darkness against them to see their brilliance. So let's continue and see if we can get another ending. I'm really excited to get this ending, guys.
So, if I erase my memories, I could start over. I could do something different. Huh? What are you talking about? I was thinking about it, and I might have made the wrong decision. I need to start over. The wrong decision? Do you regret staying here with me?
This is the only way to reach nil. Okay, so now it's changed a lot. This is crazy. Okay, so we gotta go ahead and reset the universe. I'm sorry, Space. I know that this was your perfect ending, but it's not ours. So let's go ahead and do this.
I can reset things back to right after I lost the third space.
Alright, yeah, do it. Let's do that. And here we are at the regular home screen. Let's continue. And once again, it erased my save files. It's so crazy. So let's go through here and try to get the true ending, guys. Okay guys, we're back at this point of the kiss, and this time I am going to go through with the "You're Precious to Me" ending and see if this changes things, because this is different than the original nil ending that we got. So let's go ahead and click that and see if there's different dialogue once we get into this conversation with Nil. This is going to be really crazy because it might end up being the nil ending again, and I'm going to feel like an idiot and have to figure out the best way to get the true ending. So unfortunately, guys, by doing that, what ended up happening was the same scenario as Nil's original ending. We went through and she told us her story after she killed Space yet again in front of Time. Time was unable to stop her, but this time I'm going to go ahead and click the "I have to go back" ending and see if there's any way that I can change things by doing it this way, if this is going to throw us onto the right path, because I have a feeling that if we do this, there might be different dialogue choices. So let's go ahead and click "I have to go back."
I'm sorry, Nil. I promised Space I would go back to her. No. Why? Am I not enough for you? Staying here would mean I'm forgetting a part of you again, and I don't want that. I'm not going to leave any part of you all alone. Do you understand?
So that's right. So that means that my theory was right before about putting both of the parts together. We need both of them to coexist in some kind of way. So hopefully this works out.
I do understand, but I still don't like it. What can I do in order for you to accept this then? If you're really serious, return to the beginning. I want to start over with you. But instead of looking for Space first, you have to find me instead. Okay?
That's a lot to ask, or I promise. Whoa! Okay, so this is really different already, guys. This is going to change everything. I'm going to go ahead and promise I'm going to find Nil first, and then we're going to find Space together and see if that changes things. This is really cool. Alright, I promise.
Yes, I promise to come and find you. Good. It's a promise. Alright, Nil. I'll see you again soon.
Oh, wow. Okay, guys, so now it doesn't even give me the option to reset at all. I'm just starting the story again. This is wild! So, oh man. Nil was somewhere out here in this emptiness is what it says. Nil, not Space!
She'd been waiting for me all along. You found me. I promised I would. You also promised we'd never be apart. And you promised I was the only one you'd ever love. And you promised... Hold on, you're talking about a version of me who's not around anymore. I personally haven't promised you anything like that. Forgetting about it is no excuse. I'm still holding you to everything you've said in the past. You're pretty strict. This is your punishment for everything you put me through. Fine, as long as you don't start making things up to get me to do whatever you want. I'll be fair. Are you ready to meet Space? No, she isn't going to like me. She won't remember what you did before, and if we told her, I think she'd understand how you felt. What's wrong? You really don't want to meet her? It's not that. It's just, do we have to go right away? I still haven't forgiven you yet. So, that's how it is. Maybe if you'd give me a kiss, perhaps I'd forgive you a little bit. You're really cute.
Aw.
I know.
Oh, how cute! Oh, she's kissing her! This is so adorable. So she's kissed both versions of them now at this point.
We'd fallen right back into place as if we'd never been gone. Her touch felt so familiar. How could I have ever forgotten it? We must have had a million of these kinds of encounters before. Why else would it have felt so natural? Every moment like this, that was lost to me. I'd have to make new memories to replace them, one by one. Oh, these stars. They don't feel lonely. Their light feels happy.
Oh, someone's here.
Oh, it's space. True beginning. Whoa, awesome, guys. This is really cool. I like this a lot. So that's the ending. The ending, or the beginning, is all of them meeting together. That is amazing. That's really good. I love that. I actually have goosebumps from like how cute that was. That was adorable. This is an amazing freaking visual novel. Like, Nami's writing has always been very good, but this one stepped it up. This set the bar for me. Like, I really freaking like how this all ended up. This is a really awesome game. What an awesome game. I hope that you guys had as much fun with it as I did. This little mini-series was great. I'm very excited because there's another visual novel that Nami has out called, I always forget the name of it. I think it's Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet, something along those lines, but I'm going to also be giving that game a try, so hopefully you guys are ready for that. But hopefully you guys didn't mind my bad reading and my bad voice acting and all of that stuff as usual. But I had a lot of fun with this one. I hope you guys were just as happy with it. If you were, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video, and favorite it. Also, be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.